Seaweeds, or gulaman in Filipino, are marine plants that belong to the algae group. They are unique plants since they have no true roots, stems, and leaves. Seaweed is the leading marine plant produced through aquaculture in the Philippines. There are more than 800 species of seaweeds, but the ones mostly cultured are Eucheuma, Gracilaria, Caulerpa, and Capaphycus. Seaweed is dubbed the wonder plant due to its many uses in various industries. When processed, it acts as additive, binder, and emulsifier. Seaweeds are processed into agar or gelatin, alginate, and carrageenan. Seaweed is one of the country's most important aquaculture commodities, an export winner ranking third among our fishery exports after tuna and shrimp. Major importers of seaweeds are France, Denmark, Japan, US, and UK. The Philippines ranks second in seaweed production worldwide. Major seaweed-producing provinces are Jolo, Tawi-Tawi, Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Palawan, and Bohol. In Bicol region, all provinces produce seaweeds, and seaweed farming has become a popular and significant livelihood of fishers and their families. These are results of government efforts in promoting the seaweed industry through various projects. One is the Community-Based Participatory Action Research or CIPAR Seaweed Showcase Project conducted in Pilar, Sorsogon.
We started actually an on-farm research to get an appropriate technology in the area. Since it is a shallow area, we introduce just the monoline method of seaweeds farming in the area, and at the same time the long line method in deeper areas. One of our objectives is to increase their produce.
The Department of Agriculture, the Sorsogon State College, and the local government of Sorsogon City joined forces to achieve this objective. The fisher cooperators were given seaweed planting materials and supplies and taught the proper technology and methods.
Upon the start of the project, we conducted hands-on training. The Sorsogon State College, they have researchers and they have facilities. They also assist us in getting the physico-chemical parameters of the area or the farm area. The local government units, they also supported. They have the daily monitoring, and they also render technical assistance to this project. They also conduct the strengthening fishery laws. We initially have a funding from the Bureau of Agricultural Research. From the start, the on-farm research, we have a release budget coming from the BAR, and we have a counterpart from our office, BFAR 5. So with this funding, we established the project. Before, they just produce less than 1 ton per hectare, but upon introducing the technology, they can produce from 1 to 3 tons, some 5 tons to 7 tons per hectare. So out of these 7 tons fresh seaweeds, they let it dry under the sun. Before, the price of these dried seaweeds is only 28 pesos, but at present it costs around 52 to 70, it even reaches 80 pesos per kilo. Even the community also have an additional income from their tax. There are many buyers coming to their place to buy these seaweeds, and syempre, they will also pay for the auxiliary invoices. The neighboring municipalities procure their seed stock in Pilar. So, with this seed stock, they also produce abundantly the seaweeds, and they also produce good quality of seed stock. So another group buy also their produce in order to expand this seaweeds farming in the province. So there is a continuous linkaging and adapting the technology of the CIPAR project in Pilar.
Noong 2003-2004, kuha kami ng mga similya galing sa Pilar, tapos dinala dito at tinulungan din kami sa pagtitraining. Pagkaturo sa amin ng pagtitraining, itong ginawa namin, nagtanim na kami ng gulaman. Tapos, nakita namin, nagkaroon siya ng improvement. Pinadamo namin ito. Tapos, pagka dami ng gulaman, may nagkukuha sa amin na iba na lugar, binibigyan namin sila ng mga seedlings para mapadami man nila. Malaki ang nagiging tulong ng seaweed sa amin kasi mas madali ang pera. Isang 15 days to 30 days, nag-harvest na kami. Tapos pag may nag-order na iba na lugar, ipapagbigyan namin. Ang naging tulong sa amin noon, na nagkaroon kami ng maayos na sa pamumuhay, nakaluag-luag naman kami sa aming pang-araw-araw na pangangailangan. Tapos nagkaroon po ako ng sarili kong sakayan dahil sa seaweeds.
Mahigit 6 na taon na ako nagtatanim ng seaweeds. Malaki na itulong dahil sa yung mga kapwa namin seaweeds grower, napagpaaral nila yung mga anak nila, nakapundar sila ng gamit para sa dagat. May mga additional gaya ng mga pante, saka bahay, nakapagpatayo ng bahay, nakapundar ng mga bangka. Isa yun sa mga pinanggalingan na galing sa seaweeds. Marami na rin pumunta rito ng mga buyer. Kaya sinubukan ko na rin na kung paano mag-supply, kung paano mamili rito sa mga kapwa ko farmer para masuportahan naman sila na hindi na kami lalayo, dito na mismo. Hindi na kami pupunta sa ibang lugar para magbenta ng seaweeds, ang dry. Saka malakas noon, kaya nasasabi ko medyo maganda ang kita noon dahil sa nakaka-out kami rito ng humihigit sa 10 tonelada bawat linggo. Kaya nasasabi ko na maganda rin ang naging naitulong sa amin ng seaweed.
Region 5 now prides itself on having complete seaweed facilities that cover production to processing. Located in Sorsogon City are the Regional Seaweed Nursery and Technodemo Farm in Bacon District, which produce seedlings for dispersal and provide technical assistance to seaweed farmers for free. The National Seaweed Technology Development Center or NSTDC in Cabidaan, where technologies on seaweeds are continuously developed and disseminated to the seaweed industry stakeholders. And the Sorsogon Seaweed Processing Plant.
There is actually an abundant seaweed production in the province of Sorsogon. So that's the reason why this seaweed processing plant is established in Cabidaan. The main purpose of this, since there are volume of production of dried seaweeds, they can let their produce sold in this plant and to be produced as PNG chips. When you produce it into a semi-processed form and it costs higher price, surely the farmers will gain higher income. From the National Seaweed Technology Development Center, they are now producing bronze culture, and actually they have the biotechnology on seaweeds. They are propagating the seaweeds through tissue culture, sporulation, and bronze culture. Actually, we have already conducted the sea-based method of farming of this bronze culture, and the result is very successful. We have found out that these seaweeds, we started from the 1 gram seed stock, it can produce 2 to 3 kilos. So, comparing to the present seaweeds, it grows very fast.
From the SIPAR project in Pilar, Bicol's seaweed industry has certainly come a long way.
In our center, at this time, we are already producing so many food products out of the seaweeds. We produce candies. Actually, we have the Nam Nam for babies' food and the soft diet food for adults. We have nata de seaweeds comparing to nata de coco. We have also pickles. We formulate seaweeds in other products, even seaweeds juice. It is also a substitute to meat. We have the morcon, the lumpia, and longanisa. We substitute around 60% seaweeds to meat. So from this value adding, we have around 20 produced products, and at present we have already the complete nutritional facts, around 5 products, and we are waiting some of these because we have already submitted it to the OST. For at present, our problem now is for the proper packaging and labeling, because the product can be competitive, having a very good level and with the enough nutritional data. So we are giving or appreciating, and we give thanks to the funding agency coming from the BIFAR, from our office, and also from the Bureau of Agricultural Research, because they sustain us in our projects for seaweeds commodity.